Hi guys, and welcome back. It's your girl Yummy.com. Thank you for joining me, and we have another video. One of my favorite videos, a ship up video. Yes, I said it, a ship up video, and yes, I said it is a BTS ship up video, y'all. Like, those are my favorite videos to make. I'm not apologizing for the content that I make because it makes me happy, and if you like it, then join in, and if you don't, I'll see you at the next video. Anyways, I have done a lot of ship ups, obviously, especially with BTS, so how could I up the ante? Well, I'm shipping them up with YouTubers. Yes, you heard me right, YouTubers. And I'm not talking about, these ain't your mama YouTubers, okay? These are YouTubers that I love, that either make content that is related to BTS, or I've like watched a BTS video on their channel, or like some kind of K-pop video on their channel at the very least. And you know, kind of like fits the vibe of BTS. Again, we always try and stay true to the vibes. Stay true to the vibes, y'all. Stay true to the vibes, okay? So, with that being said, we're going to start this off as we usually do with our president-in-chief, our commander du jour, and that is RM. For RM, we obviously have to choose a wise woman, man. A woman with thought, with knowledge.
Used all my smarticles. And
we need a wise woman. We need a woman with thought, with means, with appreciation, with depth, who understands the intricacies of BTS and their music. And that is none other than XCeleste.
Sup Squad, welcome back to my channel and to another video.
Yes, XCeleste. Obviously we had to go with her for the first pick, especially for RM. He's so smart, and like, he is the brain of BTS if you think about it. And XCeleste is so thought-provoking. She always has theories and evidence, and she's almost like this super detective.
What does that mean? If it follows the same pattern, it could be their comeback date. Literally. And Seokjin just lied to us by saying it was October, but he's trying to throw us off, and they're all snakes and I don't trust them, and I'm just like,
of K-pop that I really appreciate. She explains things, she takes time to put pieces together that you wouldn't have seen before, and she has inducted so many ARMY, like her videos alone have inducted so many ARMY, like her From Nobodies to Legends videos. I've seen so many people not know who BTS is, watch that video, start crying, and be like, I'm ARMY now. So on behalf of ARMY, thank you, girl. And that's why I had to pair her up with RM. He is our wise and thoughtful leader, and she is a wise and thoughtful creator, and it just made sense to me. And with that, we go to our next person, which is our hungry young Jin. Our oldest, our gracious king, our little weirdo,
Halfway enough,
but like also really cool, really dope. And with that, we have to find someone who is equally kind of little weirdo, but cool, really dope, and also loves food. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Jin loves food. Eat Jin. Jin cooks. Jin is the chef of BTS. And who would we put him up with but not a chef herself? GabieKook.
안녕 여러분.
Now I know what you're saying, Gabby's already married.
I told everybody that I am the first
Baby, you're my only
real
one. Okay.
and legal.
You're getting very heated. What are you doing?
But that's why this is a ship up video and not real life, okay? Love Gabby, love her husband. Like, Korean Englishman is how I found her channel and fell in love. But for now, we are shipping her up with Jin because I believe that they should get in business together and start a Korean American restaurant. Hear me out. She's not American. He's Korean. I want to see what they do with that. I want to see fusion food. I want to see... She's great at fusion food. She's studied in France. She's an actual chef, like a licensed professional chef. She makes all these beautiful dishes on her channel. She's hilarious, she's sweet, she's bubbly, she has that quirky weird energy, same as him. And I think that like with her French knowledge and all the things that she learned and his like home training of Korean knowledge of Korean food, and if you just brought those together, they would make beautiful food at the very least. Babies, maybe, but she's off the table. Food, definitely, and I would love to see that. Next up, we have my bias, my Prince of Peace, my composer, DJ du jour. We have Sugar. Sugar, sugar, how'd you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how'd you get so fly? Now, for Sugar, like the other two obviously make sense, you know. RM is a leader and he's informative, so why not put XCeleste with him, who's also a leader in her own right and informative. Jin is a foodie, and why not put him with an actual chef? This one, I just went off pure instinct because I love them and I think they would make lovely, lovely babies. I genuinely do. I think her accent is so cute, the same way I think that when Sugar speaks in his Daegu dialect, it's just
마이크 이렇게 가리면 소리 안 들어간다.
beautiful, and I think that her accent is also beautiful. FifiZappa.
Hi guys, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back, bro. Holy shit.
FifiZappa, if you don't know her, she is a boy group stan. She is recently getting into Mamamoo, which is honestly how every boy group stan transitions into girl groups, and then all of a sudden you're singing twice and you don't know what happened. Anyways, she is a badass. You can't put Sugar with anyone else except for another badass who would appreciate the badassery.
Listen, I'm sure all of you already know, if you're new, like, well, guess what? Sugar, Yoongi, Augusty, Gloss is my ultimate bias. He is my number one, my day one, my ultimate, my king.
And though I don't know, like, I'm fairly new to her channel, I don't know about her talents and all those other things, I just think that they would vibe extra well together. And I think that they would, in a way that other couples that I've done in ship-ups haven't, complete kind of each other, because she is a bigger personality, still reined in, still calm, but like kind of a bigger personality than Sugar is when you initially see him. I think that she could bring that out of him, which would be very cute and very like, ooh, spacey. And, you know, they would just make beautiful babies. Like, let's be real here. They would make lovely babies. Look at these faces. Tell me these faces wouldn't make lovely babies. You lie. You lie. Next up, we have another, this is fan service, y'all. Fifi, because Fifi's favorite member, her alt bias is Sugar, and this person's alt bias is J-Hope. And that's who we have next, J-Hope, you know? J-Hope. This is fan service at this point. This is a fairly new army, very, very new army, actually, like, very, very new army, and we love her and we stan her and we stan her journey. She makes excellent breakdowns for music videos. She, unlike the other ones, again, this is like not like the RM or the Jin. This is mostly because I think they would be cute and I would love to see him try and teach her how to dance, because she kind of just like does this dad dance when she's jamming. And I like it and I love it and I appreciate it, but I want to see J-Hope teach her actual choreography. It's Caitlin Marie.
Hey Beans, what's up? It's Caitlin here and I'm finally doing it.
Caitlin Marie, yes, she is. If you don't know her, she makes reaction videos, but she also like goes on in depth to like thoughts about music, different kinds of music. She's also taking us on her BTS journey with us, like with us. She's taking us on her BTS journey, which is lovely, and we love that. But I just think J-Hope is her bias, so that obviously works out. But I think it'd be really fun to see J-Hope. Like, we've seen him teach people who actually can dance. I would love to see him teach someone who's very passionate about music, but not the best dancer. I think it would be very funny. He may get stressed out, and we may see a different side of J-Hope, but I think it'd be very interesting at the very least. Make great content. And I would like to see like him step up to the challenge of like, you know, kind of choreographing something for someone who's vertically challenged, or is that how you say short? Balancely challenge. I'm also balancely challenged, so I can say that. Next up, we have my Libra brother from another mother. We have our Libra brother from another mother. We have Jimin, Mr. Park Jimin. Love him to death. He is my brother. I literally think of him as my younger brother, as I do with most of TXT and BTS, which is very weird because that's another whole situation. Anyways, I had to give him the best of the best, but I wanted to focus on something, a particular part of his personality. I wanted to focus on his actual personality.
선생님이야 이거 지금 열심히 하고 있는데 왜 나오는데?
And his vocal, like, because like we could obviously find someone who can dance, like we can find a dancer YouTuber, like we can find Ricky like Magic or someone else, but I wanted to give him someone vocally who could challenge with him, who could be on par with him, but who he could still teach, and that is KennieJD.
Stunting on you stylishly. Am I going out or am I going to bed? You don't know and you never will, sis. Hi everyone, it's Kendo here. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're not new around here, what is up? Home skillet biscuit.
I love KennieJD. She does Bad Movies in a Beat and I love it. She also has these fun little story times. She also does Get Ready With Me's, and I think that her opinions on stuff are so refreshing to hear. But mostly I stay and stick around for her Bad Movies in a Beat because they are hilarious.
Put some bass in your voice and lift your head up. I'm tired of seeing your bangs. He look dirty. Again, it's not okay if anyone's talking to you like this, but it's certainly not okay for some ugly dude to do it. You got me messed up. You think I'm gonna let like no one. But you think I'm gonna let an ugly dude talk to me like that? Absolutely not.
She basically like puts on a beat, a makeup look, and she talks about and explains through these horrifying movies that I would love to hear Jimin's take on. I like their personalities are not the same necessarily, but they are equally as vibrant and like just like very personable, very, very personable. I think she would be susceptible to that Libra energy, you know, because you know us Libras, we don't get along with everybody. That's cool, we little people pleasers, but like I feel like she could vibe with it. And then on top of that, I just feel like it'd be like just a fun little thing that they could do. Like I want to hear his opinions on certain things, and I feel like she could bring that out of him. On top of that, she has a stunning voice.
Thought that I'll be all you needed. Thought my love would make it easy. It's so fractious, isn't it? Just because you gave your all, don't mean expect that back from me. And I never felt that I'd be the one to need your help. I'm so embarrassed, I could die.
She put out this song Northern Lights recently. It's so beautiful. I would love to hear her on a track like a serendipity with Jimin and just see how that would fold in together. It would be so interesting to hear, and just like, ooh, like if like Leon Bridges produced it, but like, oh, it would be so good. It would be so good. I would just get chills. Like just the sounds of her voice on Northern Lights, and then the sounds of his voice. It would make butter. It'd be butter, okay? Next up we have our boy V.
고맙다 고맙다 여지껏 무시해주고 다 좀 더 매일 받는 것을 덕분에 많이 더 얻어.
With V, this is a little bit of fan service, guys, but it's mostly because I would like to hear them again sing. A lot of this list is like common interest based, And I think that this person, its bias is V. I've talked about this person numerous times on this channel because she's just one of my favorite creators. But she also, like, again, kind of like KennieJD, you don't know it while just like glancing through their page, but their voice is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Like, she has such beautiful set of pipes. And I didn't say who it was. It's SillyPak.
Hello, Pillbugs. Welcome back to the Pillbug Pack. If you don't know me, my name is Sylvia, but I'm actually your mama Pillbug. If you're subscribed and you have your notifications on and you're here, thank you so much. You are a true Pillbug, and I love you, and you look so beautiful today. I hope you're having an amazing day.
It's Sylvia. It's SillyPak. If you didn't know, if you don't know, now you know. Like, who else would it be? V is her alt bias, which is dope. But then, like, also she has this beautiful sweet high range.
In a world where you feel cold, you gotta stay cold, baby.
That, like, if you think about like V in Stigma, I would love to hear what it would sound like with V in Stigma, like him using that higher range of his voice along with her high range. But then also going, because he sits high and then he'll drop low. And then he'll pop back up to the high, and I would love to hear them harmonize at the like low when he's like low and she's high, and then him like kind of leading. It would be such a beautiful, like, I see this like metaphor of a mountain, like her kind of sitting up in this mid to high range and him kind of starting at this low point, and it'd be kind of him leading her, and that could be like a sound. I can't remember what that word is. Oh my god, it's like a sound picture, like, of like what the song could mean, of like going up this mountain to meet the one or whatever. Like, you know, it'd be just so beautiful. I think it would be really lovely. Like, obviously it'd be great because like that's her bias, and like she deserves all the greatness in the world, but like also I think purely from a creative standpoint, like the song that they could make would be like beautiful. Next and last, we have our baby boy. This was probably the hardest person to pair up. It is JK. Now, with JK, I love his voice, but that's not what we're focusing on today. We're focusing on energies. We're focusing on voice, mutual skills, different kinds of things, but we're also focusing on energies. And the energy that I would pair him up with is a reactor, and not a music reactor. She used to do music reactions way back. I think the first BTS reaction I ever saw was her reaction to Idol, and then I think she did like a Hobgoblin reaction for CLC. I can't remember, but like that's like the first BTS reaction I ever saw, because like I really wasn't into BTS, but I was really into her movie reviews, and I'm talking about Trin Lovell.
This is not a free version of watching the movie. This is a commentary on the movie. I will be talking. If talking during a movie bothers you, get the fuck out. Hey guys, today I'm going to be watching a highly requested movie.
Yes, Trin, our bisexual queen, our everything. She is phenomenal. If you don't know her channel, she does awesome movie reactions. She's hilarious. She's kind of like this free-flowing person with like just a great personality and a great like bounce to her, and like she also like has a realness to her.
I was gonna say I don't get males. I don't like males. Just like, that's period, end of sentence. I just don't like them.
That you like kind of appreciate. It's like not so real that it's gritty, but it's like so real that it's like, girl, are you sunshine or are you in the dirt right now, girl? I gotta feel it. You gotta let me know. And I think that pairing her up with JK would do one of two things. One, it would make a very interesting story. for their kids. And I'm kidding. It would just make a very interesting story, like, you know, for her channel, obviously. But, like, I think that they would learn a lot from each other because they both have gotten a lot of shit online. Unnecessarily and unjustified. Like, she makes a lot of reaction videos, obviously, but reacting is like a big pool. So sometimes, like, if she makes a reaction video that, like, and she shares a couple of opinions that are the same as, like, Pretty Much It or Dylan's Not in Trouble or whatever, like, people will get on her case for that, which is, like, crazy because everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so back off. And JK, same. Like, JK literally gets shit for no reason. And I think that they, A, could find comfort in each other with that, but B, also, like,
King
he
shit.
could kind of learn from her strength because, like, sometimes he pulls back while she sometimes also pulls back. I don't know. I feel like they would just vibe off of that trauma alone, but also I think that they would also make like a really killer YouTube channel. I'm just like, it's just so many, there's just so many ideas that I have in my head like for their friendship, like the in this ship up. Like, I think that they would just also would make good friends, would have great convos. They're both really into movies.
I love movies. Like, it wasn't necessarily like a specific movie. It was that feeling after you leave a movie theater, after you watched a movie. And
which is like really, really cool because she, for someone who didn't go to college for like film, because she's not in college yet or whatever, but like she is so in tune with different things about movies, with scores and with like lighting design, which is really, really impressive because, like, I didn't get into, like, scores is what kind of kept me into television and film and whatever, but, like, lighting, I didn't really understand or even get until I got to, like, third year in college, like, third year in film school or whatever. And he is, again, the same as well. Like, if you watch any of the Golden Closet films, like, the big piece that kind of interweaves all of it is sound and lighting, and like the lighting choices he makes and the open noises that he uses. And I think that they could make something really interesting with their knowledge of that, with like their knowledge and understanding of music and of editing, that it would be really cool and like really different.
We were so beautiful, we were so tragic, no other magic could ever compare.
And so those are the two kind of main things. Like, they could find a little bit of solace in each other for both getting shit online for no reason, and kind of learning from each other with that experience. But also from a film perspective, I think that they can make something like very interesting, very new, very fresh, and very cool, and very natural too. So that's kind of the list, guys. Those are the YouTubers, the lady YouTubers that I've chosen to pair up with our boys. If you have any different opinions, or if you want to see me do another group with this kind of format, put it down in the comments down below. Thank you, my internet friends. Like, stay true to the vibe. Don't worry, I will be back, so stay tuned.